Yeah, we are faced with a reality right now during this lockdown, and that reality is that before the lockdown, some people were or are still debtors. Yes, people are owing, and so I started thinking in my mind. I've been having, let me not say sleepless nights, because not just some people. Personally, myself, I have some bills that I need to clear, as a result of or before the lockdown took place. So whether you are a creditor or you are a debtor, how do you plan to pay back what you owe before the lockdown started? Because I started thinking that right now some people might want to use this lockdown as an excuse not to pay back what they owe. Hello and thank you for joining me on Anumide's TV. My name is Anolakbo Odesoya. Please, if this is your first time on this channel, please like this video, subscribe, and then press the bell button. Looking at the time that we're shooting this video, I think this should be around 1 a.m. or past 1 a.m. I was on the bed and I kept ruminating over the same issue. I could not sleep. I had to come and meet my husband, and I told him we have to shoot this video now. And I know that there are so many people right now that probably are also in my shoes. Yes, I'm saying in my shoes because I also have some people that I need to pay back. I owe women. I'm not owing so much, I'm not owing millions, but then I know they have some bills to settle, and I know that as a child of God, my Bible tells me that I need to pay back what I owe. And lockdown or whatever is happening, COVID-19, is not an excuse for you not to pay back what you owe. So if you're out there watching me right now and you owe someone, you need to settle it in your mind that you need to pay back what you owe. Because look at it from this angle. Let's say, okay, you're owing your landlord, for example. Your landlord also needs, money to settle some other bills and probably take care of his children. So don't just even have it at the back of your mind that you're going to use this lockdown, because I can tell you that so many people would want to use this lockdown as an excuse not to pay back what they owe. So I wrote down 3 things here. I'm telling you guys, they're serious matter. So while I was on the bed thinking, I wrote down 3 plans, 3 ways how I plan to pay back my debts after the lockdown. And the first thing I wrote here is that I'll give my creditors a reassuring call. Yes. So if you know that you are owing someone right now, you have bills to settle, don't wait until that person comes after you. Don't wait until they are pressurizing you. Give them a call, a reassuring call at this time. And I was also thinking that your call will only make sense if before now you have been a faithful customer. Let me put it that way. And what do I mean? There are some people that even before the lockdown, they've been owing and their creditors have been on their neck. They've not been faithful in paying back what they owe. But for me, by God's grace, I know that has not been the case, because when I buy something from someone and I need to pay back, I don't wait until they pressurize me. I pay them back. Most of my clients, I have their account details. So when I need to pay back what I owe, I do that without them pressurizing me. So I believe that at this time, if I put a call to them, in fact, I didn't even know I was going to shoot this video. Earlier today, I had to call one of my customers. She supplied me some goods that I needed to have paid back before the lockdown happened. So I just remembered her today because I knew I promised her that I was going to pay her back at the end of the month, which I could not do due to all these things happening right now. So I had to give her a call earlier today that she should not worry, that I have her in mind. And she was also very positive. She was like, no, that she understands what is happening. And also I also want to speak to creditors at this time. Please bear with your debtors. If anyone is owing you at this time, don't be don't be too aggressive on them. You know that right now so many people are out of jobs. Some people will probably not get their salary, or some people will get like half or quarter of what they used to get before this whole situation started. So if you're a creditor, if somebody is owing you right now, please bear with them as they call you to discuss with you on how they plan to pay you back. So the first thing to do is to call your creditors. If you are owing someone, please give them a call and assure them that you are actually thinking of them and you plan to pay them back after you are settled. Are you guys getting the flow? Yeah, so the second thing I wrote out here is also to work out a convenient payback plan. Yes, a convenient one. You know, before things get better after this lockdown, we're all trusting God. Things may not really, get back to what they used to be immediately. So draft a plan. Like I said earlier, don't use this lockdown as an excuse not to pay back what you owe. Of course, God is a miracle working God. You can pray and commit, we'll get to that later, but work out a convenient payback plan. Probably, maybe let me say, maybe you owe like 100,000 and all that. Maybe divide it by your income, and then maybe like you plan that, okay, you pay 5,000 naira, or even if it's just 1,000 naira, but just work out a convenient plan to pay back the money over a period of time. Just spread it. You don't have to pay in bulk. You don't have to just pull out so much money from your income right now, because you're not even sure of what's going to happen after this whole experience. Like I said earlier, I'm not speaking as someone who is not going through what you're going through. Sincerely, I also have bills to settle, and these are just practical ways that I'm trusting God to help me pay all that I owe. And you never can tell me there's somebody watching this video right now and then maybe God is ministering to you to help a sister out. Please reach me, and help me clear out some of these debts. God bless you. Yes, the third way is prayer. Yes, prayer is the key. I've done that already tonight. Really, I had to table out. In fact, I wrote out the list of everyone that I need to pay back. I started talking to God about, and it was even in the course of speaking to God about this old issue that the thought came that I should do this video, because I know that there are so many people right now that can relate with what is happening. So many people right now are debtors and they're so burdened. Some people are even owing banks right now and they don't know how to get out of this messy situation. I read a post on WhatsApp status that somebody posted that, to all my debtors, please stay safe because I will collect my money after the lockdown. So that's the reality we're faced with. If you are owing somebody, don't just think that the person should automatically understand and forget what you owe them. No. You can only plead with them to bear with you for a while. And of course, as we're talking about prayer, you can only pray that God touches their heart. God is a miracle working God. He can touch their heart to cancel. And please, if you are listening, you are watching this video right now, somebody, and you're a creditor, somebody is owing you right now, and you can afford to let go, please just do that. At least considering the economic situation right now, so many people are gonna be, if they are not already, out of jobs right now. Yeah, apart from being a YouTuber, I'm also a salary earner. I work, and right now I've not even been paid for, I've not collected my last month's salary. So I can't imagine somebody now telling me now to come and pay any debts. I can't just do that right now. So if you're a creditor and you can forego the debt that's someone owe you, then please do that and God will bless you for it. Like I was saying earlier, talk to God about it. I've been doing that too, praying and trusting God that I was telling you, I said, let somebody just miraculously send me a huge amount of money that will just, because sincerely the truth is that I don't like to owe. When I owe someone money, my mind will be there. I don't know how some people do it though, that they say they owe people and they forget. That's not my reality. If I buy something from someone, and that's the main means by which I owe people. I hardly borrow money from people, but like business transactions, maybe someone supplies me something and then I had to sell and pay back over a period of time. So I don't forget. I have that record by the grace of God. So you can't say that you owe somebody and you forgot to pay back. Please, let that not just happen. So pray and tell God. If you need to list out all the people you owe, just like I've done here, the people you are owing and the amount you need to pay back, make a list and then present that list to God. And then even as I was praying, this song came to mind. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Oh my God, I trust in you. Let me not be ashamed. Don't let my enemies triumph over me. Yes, being a debtor can be shameful sometimes, especially if you owe somebody who is so aggressive. You know, some creditors, they can just embarrass you when you owe them. They can meet with you anywhere and then they just speak to you anyhow. It can be so embarrassing. So you need to, maybe if you know the song, join me in singing it and telling God, Lord, cry to God, because right now even the government, they cannot help us. The government, they have failed. Even, and then let me also say that at this time, this is not also the time to borrow money for any reason. Right now, don't borrow money to invest, except if probably the only reason why you can borrow money at this time, maybe it's for survival, like if you know that you don't have any other means to survive, but not that you're borrowing money to buy gadgets or you want to invest in any business apart from food business. Because right now the only business that I know that will probably thrive at this time is food and probably telecommunications. I'm sure they are making a huge amount of money right now. So let me go over the plans again, the 3 ways through which you can pay back your debts after this lockdown. Number 1, give your creditors a reassuring call. Call them before they begin to call you, before they come and knock at your door. Call them and let them cool them down. Speak, calmly to them. Let them know that you have them in mind. Then secondly, work out a convenient payback plan. You can spread all what you owe over the remaining months of the year. And then the third one, which is very important, prayer is the key. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the master key. Jesus started with prayer and ended with prayer. Prayer is the master key. Pray as I'm praying too for a miracle, because I know that I really need a miracle from God. And I pray that that miracle that we all need, as many people that are owing at this time, the Lord will come through for us in Jesus' name. We will not be put to shame. He will surprise us in the mighty name of Jesus. So I hope this video blesses you. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and also help us share. I'm sure that you have friends, relatives that are also in debt right now, so please share this video with them. And I really want to hear from you as we trust God together to come through for us financially at a time like this. Do not forget, you have to pay all that you owe. Yeah, you have to pay back. So till I come your way again, see you in our next video. Bye.